Welcome to The Real Poop, folks. We are actually going to talk about something today that is really relevant to how I am feeling today and how I end up moving through a lot of stuff to get things done. And that is the concept of sometimes doing something is enough. So today I wasn't feeling very positive. I was having a bit of a down day, and I did yesterday as well. And that makes me feel really challenged when talking about doing something like this, because I have to kind of remember what I'm going to say, and I, want to actually deliver something in an intelligent and, witty way. Which, sometimes I do, maybe sometimes not so much. But I decided that I needed to just even get out of the house. So I've been, working from home all week, and, part of that does contribute to me feeling down sometimes. I definitely need to get out of the house and do things. But for those of you who watched the last episode of The Real Poop, you know that I had this really big challenge, maybe even a little bit of a setback with my stay downtown, where it didn't go according to plan, and I found it really challenging and really stressful. And so I've been really challenged to get out of the house and do things, and I haven't been feeling all that great. And so it was really important for me to do just anything, just to get out of the house, just to kind of start that momentum. And so that's what I did. So today, we got in the car and, we picked up some cat food, which we needed to do anyway. And then we just headed down to the mall. And they were having like a, choir, a youth choir competition or whatever. So it was quite busy and quite loud there. So we didn't stay that long. We just got, a couple of things and, had some lunch and then headed back home. And on the way home, I was like, I do need to get groceries, but I'm just not feeling up to it. We're just going to go home. But then I decided that we would turn around and go to the market and get my bubble tea slushy, which I love. And this is actually the first time I'm trying the papaya, which is awesome and matches my outfit. So I really enjoy that. And it was kind of a bit of a reward for me for actually getting out there, and it pushed me again to go a little bit further than I thought I was willing to go by going to the market after having gone out. And I did it, and I survived, and that's like one more experience of getting out there that I can kind of add to the logs so that I can feel more energized and motivated to go out next time, which will probably be tomorrow. So this is the same attitude that I decided to take with doing the video today. Like, I was feeling really challenged to do it because I'm just feeling so exhausted. And so I decided doing something is sometimes enough. Just, getting out that message and like being real with you guys and just saying, I don't necessarily have this cheery disposition every day. Some days are really challenging for me and, border on some, pretty deep depression. And so especially, this time of year when, we're getting closer to spring, but not there yet. And so getting a little bit anxious for that turnover to happen and to see some sunlight, although we have actually had a fair bit of sunlight this week. Sometimes it's just the way it is. And sometimes that's, it's enough to just try and just to show up. And that still moves you forward and is still something to be proud of, that you actually tried and that you did something. It's the same thing with, I actually met with my own coach this week. So I do have my own coach that I see for health coaching, and Vanessa, and she's awesome. So we were, we've been talking about like getting me on track with being healthy. And for the most part, like I know a lot of the things that I need to do. It's a matter of the implementation. That's really the challenge. And so, we spent some time talking about how, we just like, in order to make habits, just need to do something. So, she's talking about how she doesn't care like what intensity I do if I like go to the gym, what intensity I do, what like how many repetitions I do, or like how long I'm there. Even just getting there is something, and that still moves us towards our goals. So if I can just start getting to the gym on a regular basis, then that is a huge part of the struggle. One of the other YouTubers that I watch was talking about in one of his streams about how, for him, he feels like getting to the gym is something like, 50% of the struggle, and like 40% of the struggle is continuing to go to the gym. And then the other 10% is what you actually do at the gym. So I believe that, because I think that that's where things fall apart, is making new habits. And a lot of the time we get so excited to do a lot of those things that we kind of set ourselves up for failure, because we try to implement too much change or to try to do too much at once. And really we need to start small in order to build something that's sustainable and attainable for us. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, was just this concept of sometimes doing something is enough. And I hope that you guys contemplate that and think about where that might apply in your life. I'd love to hear from you guys if you want to leave in the comments, or on my Facebook page, or in a message, just letting me know, what areas of your life where you feel like maybe that would be helpful, or just trying it out and seeing whether like that does extend you a little bit into an area that you've been wanting to grow in. Just doing something towards that. I look forward to hearing you guys' stories, and I hope that you like and share if you enjoyed this video. And I'd love for you to join the ranks of courageous warriors as we challenge ourselves through some of this stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next Saturday. Subscribe to not miss a single episode of The Real Poop.